Hello, welcome again. Just heard myself echo, but it doesn't matter because today, and I don't even know why we're doing this, because everybody said that he shouldn't have a podcast. But today, we have Patrick and me doing the podcast for God knows what reason. Um, just I guess just to be talking, just to see ourselves talk.
Yeah.
So, for the purpose of this podcast, don't bring your kids in here. This is not kid friendly. Let's see. You might want to tell your grandma stay away from it as well, um, because this is probably not going to be grandma friendly either. Uh,
No, especially if your grandpa's still with us because he's in danger of having a more virile male take over where he left off.
yeah, because Patrick will take your girl. Patrick will take your grandma. He's a grandma
Yeah.
stealer.
No abuela is safe.
From the rumor I hear is as long as she can cook, that's all that matter, right?
Hey, Julia, it's that AARP card. That's really what it's about.
The discounts, man. I'm
It is. It
serious.
is.
Like I was telling my parents, like I don't think they even use half of their discounts. And I was like, look, if y'all not going to use them, at least let me borrow a little bit of them or something because things cost a lot nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean it's like $12 a year, and you get discounts on hotels and junk, and you get a magazine. It's like something you get in the mail since no one's writing letters or calling anymore. So at least you get to like walk to the mailbox for a little bit.
Right.
So, just so many benefits. Good for your health.
Yeah. And if you're wondering what that beeping noise is in the background, that's Patrick's fire alarm. Yeah, Patrick's actually black. He just a light skinned black.
Yeah. I'm currently doing whiteface. hmm I wasn't sure if you wanted to go ankle monitor or pacemaker.
um, what about you just have high blood pressure and
Yeah.
the sugars?
Yeah. It's an insulin pump, or it's like one of those anxiety meters. Either that or I'm like hunting ghosts.
Those EMP noises?
hmm Yeah. Where I put the metal detector on my lap, so obviously it has to go off.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I mean, last night it was a ghost. Because the Knicks won.
hmm
And I know this may seem a little bit dated when it comes out, but the Knicks won the NBA Finals. I'm pretty sure y'all know that by now.
hmm
And that was my aunt's team who just happened to pass. So as I was watching the game, it felt like somebody had sat down beside me to watch the game. It was a pretty cool experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not since
So,
not since 1973.
yeah, ghosts are real.
hmm
So, Patrick, besides podcasting, could you tell everybody else what you do?
What don't I do? I'm a full-time parent, full-time financial professional. I am also a professional improviser. I say stupid shit at the wrong times. People can't figure out if I'm being serious or not. And most of life is either a stage or just creative ways to have fun with whatever I'm doing. So it's a lot of keeping people on their toes, and my enjoyment directly comes from other people's reactions to whatever I'm doing, both positive, negative, and confusion. Because I also, enjoy providing for people, whether it be entertainment or food or knowledge. I'm all that, and then a little bit more.
He's all that than a bag of chips. Yes, Patrick is pretty cool. Um, and before we go any further, y'all all know me. I have another podcast, but this one is a little bit different. Um, because there is no rules in this podcast. There is no agenda, nothing to discuss. We really don't know what the hell we talking about, but we just talking because that's what the name of the podcast is. What the hell are we talking about? And sometimes there'll be things we'll talk about and you don't have no idea what we're talking about, but we're just going to talk about them because why? It's entertaining to you and you like to be entertained, don't you? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and I mean, if you figure it out, let us know because it's always good to understand. Because I'm not sure, so I'm always happy to understand.
Yeah. I mean, leave a comment. Comments are great. Huh? Yep. So if you could have been anything else in the world, what would you have been?
Man, anything else in the world? That reminds me of that third grade presentation everybody I felt like had to do of what do you want to be when you grow up? And I did it, of course, last minute because who's gonna just gonna have a lot of preparation for that, especially at that time. So I went with I wanted to be an international house pancake. I think that would,
Okay.
you know, just lay down, be warm, butter, syrup, just be there, and you don't have to do anything. But I think I could still probably live with that, except I don't like to sit still. So if I could be anything, I would probably be like one of those treadmills that is broken and won't stop even after you unplug it. I think that'd be my true calling. Like those people that throw a brick into a running dryer or washing machine. Well, only it's no brick and it's just a treadmill. It's just constantly moving.
It just slings them
Hmm.
backwards when they try to hop on.
Yeah, but it's also got that gravitational pull of like you have to move towards it. It's almost like it smells like fresh baked cookies or something. So you're just kind of drawn to it. And then once you're sucked in, you're along for the ride.
Now, now, does this treadmill discriminate? Does it take young, old?
Well, at that point, it's an inanimate object. Therefore, no, not really. But I would say I'm sure it'll have its bias. But I think preferably, I would think in this fictitious treadmill world and thought process that the funnier the better. So give me someone who doesn't have the best balance to begin with. Because if you give me like someone who's a skilled, trained like ballet dancer, obviously they're going to be able to hold their own a lot longer than someone who maybe has trouble just standing still or standing up without stumbling a little. So
Yeah, yeah. I think it would be more of a self bias. So I think some people wouldn't get on it just because they say, "Mm-mm, I'm not in shape to get on that," or they'll say basically, "That thing is going too fast. I won't get on there." So I
or
think
maybe
some people are self.
fair, but at the same time, maybe they also don't like the smell of fresh baked cookies. I guess so. They're just like they're deterred from things that are enjoyable in life. Maybe they have some kind of internal struggle of, I don't deserve nice things, or I don't want to try because of that fear of failure. But don't be afraid.
Well, the fresh baked cookies part, a healthy person, wouldn't come because of the fresh baked cookies. So you automatically causing the people that are health conscious not to come because they like that smell like cookies. That's trouble. So you want to make it smell like fresh baked cookies and Lululemon. How about that?
Yeah, but at the same time, what's a healthy person anyway? Because a healthy person without joy, is that really healthy?
That's true.
because you can enjoy things in moderation. Even moderation you can enjoy in moderation.
Yeah.
But I think also, you're not, I mean, it's whatever you're drawn to. Maybe it becomes an omnipresent thing where for someone it might be the smell of cookies, for someone else it might be the faint distance of the sounds of someone enjoying themselves of something. And maybe they want to be involved, or maybe it's the neighbors are arguing. So you got to get out of the house immediately and get to the front porch because we never sit on that rocket chair, but now we have to because police are on their way and we're close enough that we're not involved, but we can watch. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the smell of
Or
cookies and the sound of trailer park drama.
right. Or you like the police, so you just out there just nosy and just want to be into it. So yeah, going out there on the porch, it could draw you in. It could draw you in. What if it was a TV attached to it or something? That could draw
Maybe.
people in.
Yeah, yeah, or like a neon sign that says like live nudes.
I got one even better. The Krispy Kreme hot sign.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. There it is.
That's it. Once that
Nobody
hot
can.
sign come on, nobody can resist it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
That's yeah, and I'm just so glad that that's not something that's been accessible just to the masses because I feel like you'd have a lot more people in toxic relationships because, well, they had the hot sign on, so I didn't have a choice at that point.
Right. Right.
You're standing at the altar with those doubts in mind, and then above them they just hit that little switch, and it's like hot, hot, fresh. Yeah, okay,
yeah.
got it. Hmm.
Yeah. I,
So, what about you though?
uh
What are you in this alternate universe?
in the alternate universe, I would probably be, and this is no wife and kids, I would probably be a porn star.
Okay. Okay, so so essentially you'd take your conscience and who you are internally and add that to an adult film artist. Would you be just you, like you just take your whole physical self and just be completely you in that instance, or would you be
I would take me, but I would grow into like a director. And this is my thing. Uh American porn is whack. I don't know if anybody else out there watches porn, but American porn is whack. It comes on. Um, how you doing? I'm doing good, baby. Okay. Some corny dialogue or something like that. Um, you want me to lick it here? Yeah, baby, lick it there. It's some type of corny dialogue going on. But if you ever watch porn from other countries, like Japan, for example, there's a storyline. There's like a great storyline to it. Uh,
so with
for example,
subtitles? Would it be subtitles and it's a cartoon?
no, 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 no. It's even better. So they're living their normal life, eating at home, watching TV and everything. And then all of a sudden, the aliens come in and invade. And these aliens got like 80 tentacles. And they're nothing but penis tentacles.
Mm.
And so it pushes the husband out the house or uses some goop and traps him up against the wall. Like, that's like prime time Japanese stuff. Like, American porn ain't like that. It's nothing to
Yeah.
laugh at. It's nothing funny. It's nothing like, oh, that's unbelievable. Or no. So
Yeah, I think you're
in the
right.
alternate,
I think you're right that the idea of American versus Japanese in this scenario, it's an unrealistic adaptation, and the way it is with American, again, the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution prohibits me from self-incrimination, so I'm not going to speak to whether I have or have not been involved in viewing any of that. But I will say that for the Japanese side that you're describing, you know damn well they're not sitting there eating dinner and watching TV. They are either doing math or making robots. So for them, it's like, this is unrealistic. Where's the cello?
That's true. That's true.
Sorry, continue. I picked up on that piece and thought, wait a minute, there, what TV? You know, they're not sitting on the floor and probably talking about how their kids need to be doing 16 hours of practice instead of 14.
You know, I will go with the Fifth Amendment as well and not self incriminate myself on the depths of me watching Japanese porn. I have viewed it and thought it was funny. That's all I'm
For
saying.
research. For
For
research.
research purposes only for this conversation. Thank you, Patrick, for acknowledging that statement. So their vision or visualization of porn is totally different than American. And so in my alternate reality of a person, I would create porn more into that weird genre of Japanese space aliens and stuff like that. Because, like I said, American porn is just like, oh, they're already doing the do. Well, okay, it's no storyline here. You know, it's a Harry met Sally and Sally got and it was over with.
Yeah.
In
And it,
Japanese porn, it's like a hour long, not self incriminating. It's an hour long storyline, and they probably once or twice, but it's it's watchable.
yeah, I can understand that from the aspect of it's almost like the American version would be taking the fantasy out of the fantasy because it's just kind of taking real life scenarios of you ordered a pizza, here's some intercourse, or oh no, I can't pay for my plumbing bill. Like I understand that. I've had times where I have a clogged drain and I really don't want to pay for it, or I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to make this work and still be able to have running water. But you know, the option of like, look, I'm dressed really scantily, want to fix my sink, like that's not fantasy. That's some people's harsh reality versus the opposite side of the coin being I'm enjoying my regular life. And now there's an invasion, both physically and, metaphorically.
Yeah,
So I could understand where you take fantasy and turn it into fantasy and be able to separate the two.
right. Right. Because like even something like the plumber thing, the Japanese version would be totally different. You know, I can't pay for my plumbing. Well, you're gonna have to pay with something. Then she makes some dinner. Then her husband comes home and now he finds that he's in debt. So he tells his wife, do something for the plumber. Do something strange for a little bit of change. She does it. And then she ends up liking it. And then the plumber ends up liking it too. And he comes back all the time when the husband ain't at home. You know, it builds on the story. But American, the plumber, I can't pay for it. Well, okay. How shall I pay? Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Next thing you know, she
Yeah.
gobbling the glizzies.
Yeah, and I think that's the big difference is that the American plumber is not a penis tentacle yielding monster the whole time, as where in the Japanese version he always was, but maybe the husband just couldn't see it, and he's like, "Well, what the? How did I not notice that at the whole time?" And he's just like over there, he's like shaking his hand, and he's like, "Well, we don't shake, like this. It's like this."
Right. Right. Like maybe the husband got sprayed by something from the alien. Like he got like instead of like halitosis, he got like Indian tosis. Woo. Woo. He got alien tosis. Uh yeah, that excuse that Indian part. Yeah. Don't want none of my Indian friends to think I'm saying something about the amount of spices. Yeah, I'm just digging a deeper hole.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's fun watching someone else do it. I've done it
Yeah,
all the time. I'm still doing it.
yeah,
But
yeah,
at the same time, I think the point that I'm hearing is that there's still fantasy involved and
right,
there's like compelling story. It's not it seems like maybe in America, since it's very mass produced, just in general, all of the United States is mass produced, that they're just phoning it in. That's why you get these awful movies that get thrown out there, it seems like every couple of weeks with the same set of actors that will do, like 15 movies in a year. And they're all kind of the same. They just have different titles. And I don't know. I can't speak to other countries and what they're doing, but maybe there's a little more production, a little more thought, and they have actual writers, not just somebody who holds a camera and another person who shouts things.
right.
Right.
And also too, I think that the American uh thing of OnlyFans, not that I know anything about all that stuff, has probably taken away from the American creativity side as well too.
Yeah, it's also another instance of capitalism.
That's true.
It used to be there was very few things people could capitalize on. I mean, you had those people who would wait outside of the box office to buy all the concert tickets, and then they would sell them on the day of the concert or something like that. But now everything, everything. I know, especially living in the South, in the American South, you get close to the winter when it's getting ready to potentially snow, and you have people lined up around the block to get gas and then buy all the perishable stuff. So now you've got people selling a gallon of milk for $65, and
Bread and
what are you
milk.
gonna do?
Bread and milk.
You get it or you don't.
Bread and milk. Bread and milk.
How are we gonna get French toast if we're snowed in?
I, my thing has always been with bread and milk is if the power goes out, what's going to happen with the milk? I mean, if it's a during hurricane, I mean, the wintertime you could probably stick the milk outside and it'll probably be fine outside in the freezing cold. But my thing is, what happens if the power goes out when it's like a hurricane or something of that nature, and you don't board up all this bread and milk, and now it's like still like 80 something degrees outside, and your power is out.
Yeah,
What you gonna
like
do with the milk? Make
yeah,
cheese?
yeah, maybe, or yogurt. But also, what do you do with your bread, especially if your bread runs on electricity?
Electrified bread.
Mhm.
Uh, mm, that's scary. I mean, you make a shocking sandwich.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like an energy drink, but it's a sandwich.
What if
Right.
the bread was made from Red Bull?
You could probably do that. I don't know if it'd be any good though. Is Red Bull any good?
I've drunk it a couple of times. I heard it give you wings, but my heart, the way it's set up, it would really give me wings. So it's not for me. I'll just stick with coffee.
Yeah, and I go with if I want wings, I will get wings. I don't need I don't need a handout.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was taking that to Paul McCartney or chicken wings. Either way.
I was thinking chicken wings when you said if you want wings, go get my own wings. I was thinking like lemon pepper, um, original, or something a little spicy.
It's interesting that you let off with lemon pepper
Why?
because So I grew up on Long Island, and my mother especially loved chicken wings, and lemon pepper was her go-to. And lemon pepper was very popular up north. And also, it was either blue cheese or nothing. I
Eh,
didn't. I never knew anything about ranch dressing until I moved to the South in the early 2000s, because
ugh.
at that time ranch was a salad dressing, and those two didn't seem to cross paths at the time. I mean, now anything can happen, but back then it was lemon pepper, then buffalo.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no. Blue cheese wasn't my thing. You know what? I can almost remember when blue cheese made it to the hood, and I tried it, and I was like, "Nah, that's not for me." And ranch, you know what? I think it's from me being my childhood and so much mayonnaise being smacked on sandwiches when I was growing up. I really have a distaste or dislike for anything that's mayonnaise based or like even like potato salad and stuff like that. Like I'm not too quick to eat potato salad and stuff because it reminds me of mayonnaise. Ranch reminds me of mayonnaise and it terrifies me for some odd reason. Like my kids eat it, but I don't touch it.
They eat ranch or they eat mayonnaise or both.
Ranch,
Okay, just like straight up on its own.
no, 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 no. Like I ain't got no ranchaholics or anything like that. Like turn up the bottle and like, Daddy, I'm out of ranch. I don't have a problem, okay? You have a problem.
Yeah.
No,
Hmm.
I'm so excited. No, none of that. Uh, so yeah, I just can't. I don't know. Like I
Is
just
it
can't do it. Like
is it the
ranch. Like I have issues with like Caesar salads and the the white stuff on the Caesar salads.
cheese?
No, it's the dressing.
Oh, so anchovies?
No, I like anchovies actually. I just don't like them smothered on a pizza. I like them lightly on a pizza because they're too salty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I
that's
I
true.
grew up in the Northeast as well. So, anchovies and lemon pepper wings and, you know, those. And I remember when the chicken wings used to be like this, but now they like this. So,
Hmm.
yeah, size reference.
Yep, yep.
Why you make that look on your face? Like, what are you doing, Kenny?
Hey, you're illustrating
Oh,
United States versus Japan.
first freeze.
Japanese wings are always little, and they're from outer space.
Did he really totally freeze?
To reconnect, make sure you have a stable internet connection. That's fun. Not connected. Connections are available.
Doobie doop 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 doobie doop doop. Mm-mm. So, through the
So,
magic of I don't know what we just did. Let me see. Give me oops.
so, so you're saying that in your alternate world that you would do Japanese porn in
Yes,
America, or would you be in Japan?
American.
So it'd be American just with the Japanese style, because I'm picturing you like just going into Japan, like basically like another Godzilla instance, only it's like real life.
No, not nothing like that.
I think I can see it. I feel like I could be your screenwriter, and you just walk stomping in like above 4'8" and just being like boom boom boom, where are the white women at?
or, you know, like with the instead of the Godzilla tail, have the dragon behind them. That would
Yeah,
be
or
pretty
you,
dope. That'd be
yeah,
pretty dope.
or you could just be like Godzilla style, only walking backwards. So it'd be like body shifted on the other way. So you'd have like scales coming down.
It's like knocking over all the buildings and stuff like,
Hmm.
"Eh."
And then you have to throw a bunch of puns in there. So it'd be like, who wants dim sum? Abook D's nuts.
You want some Mughal Gai Pan?
Yep. And then even better, your lips won't match your words.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can even do like cinematic wise, you can even do uh like pixelated a little bit, make it look kind of old timey. You know how they have like the plosives in the film where it kind of sprinkles in. Yeah. Yeah. That could all work.
Yeah. And then
Not that
the
I'm thinking
ending,
about actually doing this, but that could all work.
I mean, you put a little thought into it. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But I think in like the ending could just be like a sunset and like a pink lotus flower and then just credits and some nice somber music.
Nothing but strings and drums.
Mhm, mhm.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
I like it.
Yeah. And then you go to, like, other countries and do it. Like, Kenzilla takes over Australia, or Kenzilla takes over like, you can, like, name it, like, catchy names, like Bombs Over Baghdad,
Yeah. And would you
you
would,
know?
would you still be a Godzilla persona or would you adapt to your surroundings?
Um,
I see like Kenny the backwards hopping like kangaroo in Australia.
no, 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 no. I think the Kenzilla thing would actually work. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I'm pretty tall, so
Yeah.
you can have, like, pretty tall women, you know, and, like, "Kenzilla, you can't battle me." I'll win and I'll dominate your country.
And the subtitles would be strategically spelled country.
Country.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
see that.
And then like you have like the little people. No, Kenzilla has invaded. I hope he doesn't shoot his goop over our city. I still gotta go to the grocery store.
Yeah, and then you have the tentacle aliens, like you pan out overseeing the Earth, and they're like, none of that, none of that. But take
Yeah,
notes.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I gotta battle different beasts.
Yeah.
So, you have one come out the sky, you have one come out the sea, and you can go with, like, the lore of the country.
Hmm.
Like, you could do, like, an Africa one and be like, Mama Walter battles Kenzilla, you know, and then she comes about the river, and I battle her.
Okay.
Yeah, it can work.
Yeah. Yeah. While you said that, I fought off the idea of malaria, Ebola. Um, let's see what else.
But you don't have to actually go to those countries, you can green screen it.
Right, but I'm thinking, what are you? Because you're basically giving out a good versus evil, or like or like you're coming in and solving a problem potentially.
Eh,
Well, this part of the dissatisfied Somali population. needs a hero.
He is Kenzilla. He
Mhm.
arrived from the sea, from the Far East, looking to satisfy every Somali woman. It's Kenzilla. In
Mhm.
how many rivers must we travel? That's a Bob Marley-ish song. I don't think that goes with porn. But yeah, all these are good ideas. So I guess I'll go ahead and set up my OnlyFans and my camera and get to writing.
Set up, restart,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I think the true test though is how would Kenzilla perform on a self-propelled treadmill that smells like cookies?
Poorly, because you know he has that thing dragging behind him. So
Yeah, and I
it
bet
get caught up in the treadmill.
yeah, and then it would just start to kind of coil itself. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think that would go well.
Mhm.
The treadmill would
Yeah.
be stuck. Kenzilla would be hollering in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just picture his dying words being the hot light, the hot light.
The light. It's so
Yeah.
hot right before his
Mhm.
thing breaks. And then sorry, fellas. Sorry, all the fellas watching this.
Yeah.
And then you have the lotus flower open up, and then the credits roll.
Mhm.
And then that'll be like the final movie.
There you go.
And then like 10 years later, you bring it back.
Remastered.
There you go. Except this time, Kenzilla returns. And now he has a robo penis. Yeah,
I could see
I think
that.
it worked.
I think either way, as long as it's not in an American style, it would give you the separation of reality and fantasy and make it less normalized. Because the problem is right now, things are more normalized to where it leaves that realm of fantasy and then it starts turning into regular life. And also the fact that it's so much more accessible that people start to accept it as suitable behavior. I know, just for example, like my younger brother, he met his the mother of his children in a similar way. He was working as a plumber's assistant and was paid via acts of kindness and stuck with it.
Now, so many questions there. But my first one is what makes me so different? If
You?
I received the no, I'm just saying in general, the question that I put out there is if I receive that treatment, what makes me so different from the next person coming in and they may receive that treatment? Not saying anything about her, but just saying.
Well, that is, yeah. I think it's one of those where you know what you're getting, and also it's like anything that you may have that's consumable. Like do you want? Yeah, everybody might want a new pair of shoes, but that new pair of shoes has to get broken in before you're comfortable with it because you're gonna have a lot of sores and stuff on your ankles just walking around with the fact that it's not conformed to you. So I guess maybe there's comfort in knowing that you're walking into you're walking out of the Goodwill with that hand me down that's already been broken in. I don't know. It's just depending. Also, maybe you just admire the spirit of I'm making something out of nothing, because the fact that you can get things handled by some conventional method, everybody can't afford to get their sink fixed. So what can you do? I mean, you go back to just a barter system, and the fact that I don't have, I don't know, a bunch of rare collectible coins to trade. What's your commodity? And you know what else that says? The person who's offering the action, that says a lot about their self-worth. They feel that they are at least valuable enough to cover the bill.
Yeah.
Self-esteem wise, they may not be very high up on their own list, but value wise, I mean, if you walk into a Lamborghini dealership and offer that and get a brand new car, I think you might think pretty highly of yourself, as opposed to, when I get a Honda Civic on bricks, for the same act.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'll go with it if you go with it.
I mean, words to live by. Regard yourself in the highest way you can.
You want my shovel? Do you want my shovel? Um, no, I can kind of relate though, in a sense, because I dated a stripper in my past, 3. Um, but you kind of know what you're getting yourself into, uh, and to kind of be cautious. Is the word that I guess I would use for that, because I mean, some people just have a mentality that's just strong willed and they will do what they want to do. So, yeah, that's my
Accept
thoughts and I'm sticking to it.
accept people for who they are.
Yeah. And you gotta let a hoe be a hoe.
Hey,
Um,
I will be me forever. You can't stop that.
that's right. Yeah. Man, this is getting diabolical. Um,
So lemon
yep.
pepper, you say?
Lemon pepper. Wow. No
Lemon
ranch.
pepper. Mm-mm.
No ranch. Just straight lemon pepper. No blue cheese. Straight lemon
Mm-mm.
pepper. I mean, you can
Mm-mm.
even keep the celery. Keep the
Yeah,
celery.
what is that for? That's just, it's like, okay, we need something green.
And
Like,
celery, even though it moistens your mouth, it dehydrates you.
moistens the trash can. I'm not putting that negativity in my life.
Who needs vegetables? Vegetables are for people who don't have common sense. Everybody needs to eat more meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they can be, they're good as an accompaniment, but I struggle with them being like the star of the show at all times. I mean,
Yeah.
they have their place and they have their ways to integrate and assimilate with the normal balanced diet, but at the same time, I don't know. I can't get on board, at least with having some crunchy water next to something that I purchased purposely. At that point, you're just taking up real estate.
Right. I mean, think about it. Most vegetarians are not happy people. You know why? Because the proteins from the meat works right here in your brain. Without those proteins, those vegetables, man, they do a number on you.
Yeah, yeah, and I think also the fact that they've even gotten to a place where they're creating that fake meat that gives you the attempted texture, the flavor, and they throw all the protein into it, and they're trying to make it pass as a replacement for that way people who don't eat meat can still have the same experience as the people that eat meat. And in principle, I mean that's cool, but at the same time,
Why?
why? Yeah, like you're eating a fake chicken nugget so you can have the flavor of chicken. Why don't you just eat chicken? Like it's like, are they gonna make the ones that taste like people next? It's like, well, I don't want to be a cannibal, but I do like the flavor. What are you doing? What are we doing here? It's like I'm not gonna eat shit, but if you made something that tasted like it, I enjoy the flavor of it. Like, if you like, no.
Well, I mean, they I mean, have you ever had Jelly Belly beans? Like
Absolutely.
they make some crazy flavors.
Yeah,
So
licorice. It's fucking awful.
man, nah, I disagree. Licorice is wonderful.
At
Black
what?
black licorice is wonderful. Black is beautiful. Um,
It can be, but at the same time. Oh, wait, let me start over. Now they'll look happy when you do that.
yeah.
Anyway, the point of it though is that licorice was used for medical purposes. Like, are you just like housing a whole box of Good and Plenty, like just like on purpose?
I eat good and plenty.
Why? You're the reason they still sell it.
I am, probably.
Let's make it look as much like medicine as we can. Like, you got indigestion. Here's some Pepto. Oh wait, it's black licorice.
Black licorice is great. I don't understand why people don't like black licorice. It's better
Candy
than the
corn.
red stuff. The red stuff has chemicals in it that's known to cause cancer.
Yeah, it also has flavor, which is known to cause happiness. But at the same time, are you throwing down some candy corn before you eat licorice?
No, I
Circus
hate damn
peanuts?
candy corn.
Do a circus peanut?
No, I hate circus peanuts.
Okay. But those at least have a sweet quality to them. As where when you're
They
going through
have a
jelly
sweet quality
beans,
because they nothing but sugar.
you're eating a fucking jelly bean. You're here. You know why you're here. You know why you're here. Like when Pee Wee Herman got arrested at that porn theater, you know why he was there. Fault the man for doing exactly what nature intended at that point. That's entrapment.
Well, that was just Pee Wee's nature. I
Yeah, he
mean,
got shit done.
anybody who talked to a damn couch has issues. Hey,
Yeah, but he also talked to what's his face, Lawrence Fishburne.
yeah, and I don't think he had a very good time talking to Lawrence. I think he called him Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it went too well for him.
Fair, fair. But I
Yeah,
think going back to vegetarians, the real question is, do they eat animal crackers?
quite possibly.
Because it's shaped like it, but it
Right.
doesn't. It's not made with any animals directly. I mean, maybe I don't know if there's butter in it. I don't understand vegans or any of that stuff, and I'm not going to try. But I will say that, like, if you're a vegetarian and you're like, oh, I believe in, all that stuff. At the same time, like, if you're a straight male and you eat a gummy dick from a bachelorette party, is that bad?
I mean, I've seen like the suckers, the penis suckers. Um,
Wait, I
and
could probably
if
point a few out just walking out in public. Oh, or you meant
oh
like the candy?
the candy, yeah. Of course, everybody knows how to find one that actually does that. Is you just pull out $20 and stick it out, and you go strange for a little change, strange for a little change, and then you find one. That's very
And
easy nowadays.
now we're not allowed it back at the public library.
It's all your fault.
Sorry that I'm
Anyway,
supported. That I'm supported. Local businesses are important.
local businesses are important, but if you go to a bachelorette party and you a man and you think in any way, shape, or form or fashion that it would be a funny joke to pull out one of those penis lollipops and lick on it, you're just as bad as a vegetarian. That's the whole
Mhm.
point of this conversation. You're just as bad as a vegetarian because they don't like meat. See how I'm breaking this down? They don't like meat, but they go out and go buy fake burgers. You don't like meat either, but you licking on a penis lollipop.
Right. But the penis lollipop hopefully isn't flavored like penis.
You never know.
I don't
I
know. Like I
mean,
don't
do you know what it tastes like? Because I don't know.
I mean, not directly, I would say no, but at the same time, I mean, I'm sure there's ways. I mean, there's got to be a way. Probably, maybe next time Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, maybe they have like an extract or something that you can infuse into your baked goods. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them. I know what you're
Mm,
thinking. It's a real dick move.
yeah. I mean, at least you're standing up for it.
I mean, to each his own. But at the same time, I know, like for example, I know some people who are vegetarian for religious reasons. And but they'll go hard in on gummy bears or anything that's gummy, but they also understand that things that are made with gelatin are made from pigs.
Meat. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like it's a selective hypocrisy at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just like, I got some Jewish friends. I ain't gonna call them out by name. They eat cheeseburgers.
You know, I mean, like Jewish names you got Seth, Evan. Or are you talking about Leroy? Leroy,
No, no, no. And that's actually my brother's name. Um
Leroy or Seth and Evan.
and I got a friend named Evan as well. Um I I I hope he don't. I don't know. Maybe. Like that I just think it's I don't know. I feel like we in a world where we should be able to do what we want to do at this point. Like life is short. If you want to lick on candy penises, that's you.
You should.
If you want to eat meat and cheese on the Sabbath, that's you.
Yeah.
Um Whatever you want to do it. If you want to start an OnlyFans, if you want to take a podcast and put it on OnlyFans, do it. Not that we gonna do that. No, not us. We wouldn't put a podcast on OnlyFans. OnlyFans is
Never.
for corn.
Is it?
I don't know. You know what?
Yeah.
They say OnlyFans is for everything, but most of it is like feet and self mutilating videos. So I
It's like
don't know.
it's like the evolution of Craigslist.
It's like Craigslist mixed with Backpage mixed with Vine.
Okay.
Do it
It's
for the
like
Vine.
It's like, because Craigslist used to be, oh, I want to get rid of my couch, or oh, I'm looking for, something, or oh, I met a person at a place and I'm just gonna put out a post to say, hey, on this day at this place, you were this person. If you read this, contact me. Or like I said, I'm looking to sell this couch. I'm moving or something. But now it's, I'm looking to sell this couch and come meet me at a hotel to talk about purchasing it. Wink, wink.
Yeah, I think it's more of looking for someone um with a couch to collab with on moving, and we gonna do it for the vine. That's how I yeah.
Okay, so if I'm not gonna do this immediately, or I'm not doing this while you talk, definitely. But if I go on to OnlyFans and try to purchase a couch, I should be able to find it.
Depending on what type of couch you're looking for. And they have different types of couches.
Okay.
So they have foot couches. Um,
Hmm.
they have
Yeah, Ottoman.
self-mutilating couches.
Oh,
Um, they have ottomans.
I like a good
The
Ottoman.
kind that you can control and will inflict uh borderline self-harm. Um, any type of couch you're looking for. Yeah. Some
Okay,
some weird couches.
and you can search by dimensions.
Yeah. It's some large size couches. And then you got some small size couches. Um that's that's borderline school type couches that have that
Yikes.
school type couch fantasies. Um yeah. But I I for one wouldn't search there for couches. Reddit has a lot of free couches.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm
All I care about is a smoke-free, pet-free home at the end of the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. No crack, no cocaine, no
Hmm.
heroin, no meth,
No
uh,
chihuahuas.
and no chihuahuas. Yep. Yeah. It's all that matters in life.
True. True.
Well, I guess we're getting to that end point. So here it goes. Uh, Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Hope you understand that uh, we're just having fun and we want you to have fun with us. So go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Do as you would normally do. Tell a friend. And if you don't like that person, tell them too. So they can say, what the hell are they talking about? Peace out. I wouldn't wave like that. That's kind of stalkerish. Like, hi. It, he he might crawl out your TV. He might crawl out your phone. Don't worry about it. Just send him back to where he came from. Yeah. It's
What do you do? Do you salute at that point? What do you
I don't know. I guess you might
take
raise
a,
a middle finger. I don't
not intentionally. You take like a you take a cartoon hand and just like insert.
Okay, time to go. Bye.